Uh, I'm back on YouTube here making some videos and talking about my helicopter. I've been out of the loop for a while, almost a year now, and that was due to about this time last year. I had a injury to my neck, and it got severe enough to where I really couldn't do anything by way of working, including my job, and not to mention just the helicopter and anything else. Over time, I was able to get back on my feet and get back at it. So one of the questions that everybody would ask me when we were talking about getting a helicopter is, well, where are you going to put it? Where do you keep it? And that is a real issue. If you don't have a hangar or somewhere that, a lot of guys just keep them in their garage, whatever, you got to kind of do what works for you. In my case, I wanted to be somewhere out where I could fly the thing, land it, be safe, be in an area where it wasn't going to be a big deal, and also have a good place to store it. Well, that being said, I didn't have a place like that, so I had to try to imagine what was possible for me. So we, about a year ago, purchased a small piece of land out here in a rural part of Kentucky. And in this same year that I've been out not doing much with YouTube videos, I've been working very diligently to have this little site and property developed down here. We liked it so much, in fact, that we're going to retire down here, and we're in the process now of building a house as well as having a hangar down here. So I'll show you what I've got here, and I hope you can see this, but this is my hangar, and it's just basically a pole barn that's about 1,000 square feet. It's obviously a multi-purpose type of building that allows for me to do not just the helicopter, but whatever I want to do, really. But also, I wanted again to have a place to land this thing, so I added to it here a helipad type of thing, and because this is all still under construction, this will tie back out to the road with a driveway and so I should be able to just pull in down here and use this whole space. It's still just being kind of worked out. Again, we liked it so much down here. You can see the view is nice, and you can fly in and out of here without any real issues that I can tell. And so again, we're building a house, so there's the house. It's under roof, but it's pretty, we're probably still 4 or 5 months from having everything done on that. And then the property is just in a state of development. So let's look at it again about a year from now and see what we got. I think it'll be nice. And meanwhile, inside here is my workshop area. Obviously plenty of room for the helicopter, and storage and that kind of thing. And this is just stuff that is awaiting for us to move into our new home. And so it's just in storage. All of this will eventually just be opened up. Back here in the back, I have my little electronics lab. I really found that working on the Helicycle, I enjoy the electronics aspect of it, although I don't claim to know that much about what I'm doing. I just take my time. And for building the Helicycle, it's not really, you don't need to be an expert at this stuff. You just got to be careful what you're doing. And if you get stuck, you can just ask somebody. But, it's a functional thing. And I really love having the space, because before all my other videos, I'm in my old garage at home, and it's kind of limited. So this really opened it up to where I have a lot of workspace, a lot of open space here for storage and work and whatever, So just really happy and blessed to have this kind of stuff, and I wouldn't trade it for anything right now. Okay, as I kind of continue my walk around of the seat pan, which has been the area of focus for me for quite a while, really. I made a video once before on my rotor clutch switches here. This is the system by which you engage the rotor or disengage it. And it's very compact, out of the way. Really like this thing. I think a lot of guys put them somewhere in this area. And for me, I've got this boot on the Cyclic, but I don't know if I'm going to keep that there. I don't know if this thing limits the amount of degrees of movement that you need there. Somebody that knows this can tell me, but I'll be seeking information out. I think there are guys out here that have those on there. If anybody knows if these boots are a good idea on these Cyclics, let me know. But I'll be checking it out. One of the things I got with mine are these very nice foot pad devices here. Ordinarily, you would just make these out of the stock stuff that comes with the Helicycle when you buy it. And in my case, this was an upgrade. And I just read, in fact, today on the email that one of the guys that own a Helicycle has made these. He's making another batch of them. So good for him. And that's nice to be plugged in to get these things from people that do it. So obviously there's my torque pedals. And back to this again, I have another video out there where I did my fuel shut off and all of that. And this is, I think, a very nice high quality valve that allows you to manage your fuel control from just right below your seat. So that being said, all of this is going to feed back underneath this thing. I don't know if that's going to be a very good picture, but you can see the battery box there and the components tray where things will be placed, and this will be a nice place out of the way that you can manage all of this stuff, get this wiring working, and allow all that wiring then to flow back to where it belongs, you know. So I got a little bit of the governor put in there, wired up according to the type of plans I'm going to have for it. And of course, if you've watched any of my other videos, you probably see that I've got a lot of the stuff done. It's from the transmission back, you know, going back here to my tail fin area, and this is just kind of sitting in place right now. The tail rotor blades are just kind of hanging there. I haven't tied anything in yet because a lot of this is going to come back out for other purposes. But you can see this thing, it's really coming together, you know. Really like it. This is the fun thing to do. If you got money that you can spend and do it, and you want to fly a helicopter, look at that beauty right there. Wow. This engine is all about James Kent in Reno, Nevada. Hope he doesn't mind me mentioning his name, but James, a longtime Helicycle guy. And I was so fortunate to be able to buy this thing from him. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful job that he did on this engine to get it to look the way it does now. I didn't do any of this. He did it all. Thank you, James. Anyway, this will conclude my little walk around and my update, and kind of give you some ideas of where I am and where things are headed. I'm getting very near the point of moving on over to the swash plate and these controls and everything, and tying the system together back this way. So it's coming together. I really like it. Thanks for watching my video.